Welcome, Dov Gordon here from The Alchemist Entrepreneur, dovegordon.net, and welcome to class number 3, where we're going to look at the 3 doubts, because these 3 doubts, that is what's standing between where you are in that consistent flow of ideal clients. Let's look at a quick recap of the things that we've covered in classes number 1 and number 2. So we talked about you. We talked about how you're good at what you do, yet you struggle to create a consistent flow of your ideal clients. We talked about how despite all the difficulties you've been facing, you've got this inner knowing. There's something inside that compels you to keep moving, that drives you forward. That's this inner knowing that, on some level you believe that I'm on the right path. One of these days you'll figure it out. You've got the signs, there's an omen, all right, keeps you going. That's how it was for me for many, many years. Speaking about me, let's also talk about me, because I believe that my assignment and the assignment of my little boutique coaching business that we have over here, we see that our assignment is to help you who carry important ideas and experiences, that our assignment is to help you to increase your influence, your impact, and your income. That's what we're all about. And that's been a journey for us, getting to here and now sharing so much of what we learned along the way. What you've also come to see is that you've got to get off the path of the charismatic guru and you have got to get onto the path of mastery. I mean, it's critical. We saw that the path of mastery demands, to master something, you've got to learn the underlying structure of everything that you're doing, of the situation, the environment that you're working within, the realities that you're working with. Otherwise, you either leverage reality or you break yourself against it. And you've got to build a process or a plan based on top of that. And you need to learn some tools and skills to work that plan so that you could successfully influence the underlying structure. And we had a look at what actually is involved in creating a marketing and selling system, a consistent flow of your ideal clients. Once you understand the underlying structure, which is found in the mind and heart of your ideal client, how do you then build a process and so on? And we went through this in detail in class number 2. So the question is, what is still missing? What is still missing? Well, we covered so much, we laid out so much, but there's something missing that if you don't get this worked out, nothing is actually going to fall into place. And here's what's missing. In order for you to go from where you are now to where you want to go, right? That's where you are, that's where you want to go. There's something that you need to learn. Now, you knew that already, right? But you need to learn something from here to there. And on some level, you know that there's something you need to learn, and that's what keeps you in the game. You're searching for it, you're looking for it. However, I think you're looking in the wrong place and you're looking for the wrong thing, because you probably have never realized that what you need to learn, nobody can teach you. I'll say that again and I'll prove it to you. Nobody can teach you what you most need to learn to go from where you are to that place where you want to be in your business. You are not going to learn what you need to learn in the next book. You're not going to learn it on the next webinar. You're not going to learn it from some other, just some other coaching program again. You're not going to learn it from a seminar, courses, and so on. None of those are going to teach you what you most need in order to get from where you are to where you want to be with your expertise-based business, your consulting business, your coaching business, and the like. And I'm going to prove it to you right now. Here's what happens. You get up in the morning and you think, I need clients. How am I going to get clients? I need more clients. What should I do? And you go out and you ask people, or you search on Google, how do I get more clients? And you come up with a book, you come up with a course, you join a coaching program and so on, and you get some ideas and you get some clarity and some insights, and you do your fist bump. Yes, now I get it. Now I know what I need to do. And it's exciting. The clarity is always exciting. And you get to work and you make some progress, and then you hit a wall. You hit a wall. And suddenly you're no longer sure what to do. And as soon as you hit that wall, you know what happens? You fall into the grasp of the 3 doubts. We talked about these, and now we're going to look at them in detail. The 3 doubts. What are the 3 doubts? Because they're hard to get away from, these 3 doubts. So the 3 doubts are this, right? You're making progress, and you hit a wall, and then you start to wonder, am I doing the right thing? Sorry, that's the second one. You start to wonder, am I doing the right things? Am I doing the right things? Am I doing them right? And why isn't it working for me? Am I doing the right thing? Am I doing it right? Why isn't it working for me? And you have these 3 doubts, and suddenly you realize, I must not know enough. There must be something I do not yet know. I must need to learn something more, and then everything is going to fall into place. You know, right? I mean, tell me the truth. You've had those 3 doubts, right? I'm reading your mind, right? I know it. So I know because I've been there and we work with so many people through this. It's exactly the problem. So what happens is that when you hit the wall and then you think, I must not know enough, you're like that vacuum cleaner, that Roomba vacuum cleaner, hits the wall, bounces off, goes into another direction, hits a bookshelf, bounces off, hits the chair leg and then the leg of the coffee table, and then it just keeps on going, okay? But the problem is, and that's you when you're looking for the next book, the next course, the next information that's going to help you understand what it is that you don't know. The truth, though, is that you do not need more information. You are not missing information. You already know enough in order to have a consistent flow of ideal clients. What you need to learn is something else. It is something deeper. It is something that nobody else can teach you. So what is it that you need? What is it that you have to learn in order to get there? I'm going to explain to you. So what happens is that you hit the wall and you start to wonder, am I doing the right things? Am I doing it right? And why isn't it working for me? And here's what you need. You need somebody who's already done what you're trying to do and look at what you're doing and saying, okay, this way of what you're doing, that's right, but this is off. Fix this, change that. Okay, good, now you're doing the right thing. And then you keep doing it, and then you make some progress, you hit the wall again, and you come back and start to wonder, well, am I doing it right? You need someone who's mastered what you're trying to master, look at what you're doing and say, okay, you're doing the right thing, you're doing this part right, this is a little off, fix this, okay, good, now you're doing the right thing, you're doing it right. And you make some more progress and you hit the wall again. And you start to wonder, why isn't it working for me? Will this ever work? And you need someone to look at what you're doing, say you're doing the right thing, you're doing it right, hit the wall again, take a chip out of it. Hit the wall again, take a chip out of it. It will work, just keep doing it. Hit the wall again, take a chip out of it. And giving you continued advice and guidance and so on. And so you get up and you hit the wall again, you take a chip out of it, and you keep doing that, keep taking a chip out of it until one day you hit the wall and the wall crumbles. And suddenly, like this massive obstacle just crumbles. And you look around and you step through and you look around and you realize, the light bulb goes off. And you realize, now I get it. Now I get it. Now I understand what they've been trying to tell me all along. And that's when you learn what you most need to learn to go from where you are to where you have a consistent flow of ideal clients. And that's what's missing from all the information products and from the online courses, and it's missing from, webinars and so on. Obviously, you can gain a lot from all of those, but what I'm trying to tell you is that they all hit their limit as to what they're able to give you. And this is why so many people struggle, because they're like that Roomba vacuum cleaner. Where is it? That's a good one. It's one of my favorites, right? Going in circles all around, never quite breaking through the wall. And it is precisely to help you with this that we've created our Plenty of Clients 100-day sprint. The Plenty of Clients 100-day sprint. And it is to help you build a simple marketing and selling funnel for an expertise-based business. If you have the ability of transforming the world of your client in an important personal way, in their business, in anything like that, as a consultant, as an expert, as a coach, then you seriously should join me for class 4. If you, we're talking to you, I hope, all right? So if you probably feel so close to this because you're not missing so much. If you feel so close to this, but that it's just out of grasp, then join me for class number 4. If you feel like you're struggling and not living up to your potential, that's you today, and that's how you know you should be, right? You're not living up to your potential, which is one of the most frustrating things for us. I know what it's like. Having really been stuck without direction and hitting the wall for so many years before figuring so much of this out. If you're not the kind of person who enjoys playing games and gimmicks, and obviously you don't like to beg for clients, but you want clients to reach out to you, you want clients coming to you because of the power of your ideas, because of the richness and the pain of your experiences. Look, you've paid the price for them. And you want clients coming to you because of who you are, then join me for class number 4, where we're going to look in more detail at the Plenty of Clients 100-day sprint. If you have a high degree of confidence in your ability, to serve people as a coach, as a consultant, and yet you have a low degree of confidence in your ability to get them to see what you can do for them, join me for class number 4, because I am certain that you are missing just a little bit. If you've been studying marketing and sales for a few months or a few years, you already know enough. You don't need more information. What you need is somebody to lead you through, to hit that wall long enough, to guide you at every step of the way, to help you build a marketing and selling system that actually makes sense, that you can actually believe in because it's based on timeless truths. And then to help you stick to it long enough, hit the wall long enough that you can actually learn what you most need to learn. Nobody has created things like this. We've created the Plenty Clients 100-day sprint as the answer to the frustrations that I felt over the years after getting some help from there, and realizing that nobody's doing it like this. We're doing it like this. This is the program that we've created, the Plenty Clients 100-day sprint, and I want you to go to class number 4 to learn more about it, to see if it's a good fit for you. It's a short form. Tell us a little bit about you, and we'll get in touch with you and we can have a conversation to see if it's a good fit. We're right on the other side of the form. There's another video, class 4, walking you through exactly how we've structured it so that you can decide if you want to talk to us and if we can help you further. Because if you've resonated with anything I've shared with you, then there's a really good chance that we can help you break through that wall in a way that nobody else can. And therefore, go to class number 4 and do it now.